we're live.
Yep, that's it. And we're live.
Mm.
Alright. Anyways, October 1st, Q4 begins today. I don't know, I just thought it was a good occasion to have a live hangout and just see what everybody's doing. And, you know, hopefully we get some more people on the live hangout with us if they've been through Q4 before so they can give us some more insight. And, yeah, if you guys are watching the replay right now, just click subscribe to the videos. We do these live hangouts. We try to do them at least once a week, and then we do a couple hangouts throughout the week that aren't live. So don't mind my pink hat and my pink Batman hat. My daughter, she wanted me to wear this for her tonight, so being a good dad, that's what I did. But anyways, how's it going? We got Derek in the house. We got Keith in the house. What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
How's it going? Did you guys have some good sales today?
Yeah, it's pretty good, but I haven't been shipping that much in, so mine was it was okay. It was like normal.
It's normal. What about you, Keith? Do you notice anything?
Yeah, I mean, yesterday, man, actually was a little bit more volume than today. Today's been pretty good, though. They say, though, man, I know officially today's the beginning of Q4, but they say it really don't ramp up, I don't know, until like, November 1st-ish, something like that. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see after a couple days and look and see if I had any more page views than what I normally did. I know these last few days, like I've checked out my page views and they went up by like 1,400 views. So
Yeah, the traffic.
yeah, I mean, so that's awesome, and I had a pretty good day today. Like I actually woke up and had a couple sales when I woke up, and usually I don't. So, and then I remembered, I was like, I know everything's not going to jump off on day one, but it still felt good to, by noon, I already had like, 6 sales. And it's usually not like that. I usually have maybe 1 by noon, and then they start hitting like in the afternoon, nighttime. Let's see, Keith. I'm trying to remember. Did you do Q4 before or no?
Not on Amazon.
Not on Amazon. Like, what about eBay?
eBay, my first year, it was awesome. The second year, I don't know what happened. But we're gearing up this year, so it'll be 2 out of 3.
Are you doing multi-channel fulfillment?
Not in that sense. You know what I mean? I haven't tried it yet, man. I heard the fees were up there quite a bit. I don't know. Have you guys?
No, man. It's actually. I just got back with eBay like a week ago, and I've already had 5 sales already, and actually the fees aren't that bad. Like one of the items that shipped for me, what was it, 2 days ago? It was one of those Barbie dolls from that movie they had, that Princess Power, and it was a pretty decent sized box, and it only cost me $6 from Amazon. That was it. I paid $6 total, and they shipped it to my customer, which I would have known that I would have paid a lot more than that if I shipped it myself.
Yeah, they've got some great rates, man.
Yeah, so I mean, I liked it, man. I mean, it got to them in 2 days.
Huh.
And so I don't know. I mean, I like it. So far, like the fees, I haven't seen the fees being that much, because Derek and Mike, if you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, like they don't charge you all of the Amazon fees, right? When you do a fulfillment order.
You get charged for the pick and pack fee, but it's another fee that's on there, but you don't get the fee that you're not getting charged for is a referral fee.
Yeah. So I mean, it's actually a lot less, Keith, and you don't even have to worry about packing it up or like rushing to get home to get your packages out, and it's all there.
So you've got your eBay fee that you. So this item you sold on eBay, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you've got your 10% there, plus what? Your PayPal fee, and then whatever pick and pack. So it's basically the same thing as selling something yourself on Amazon, right? Same fees,
Yeah.
wise,
Yeah.
pretty much.
But usually it's priced a little bit higher on eBay, just to compensate for like the extra shipping sometimes. Because it is an extra, it is a fee that takes it a little bit higher, but eBay it sells for a little. You compensate for it. You don't really see it. The difference.
Huh.
Because
That's
it does it. They list it about $4, $4 or $5 higher than Amazon automatically. That's how it compensates for the Amazon difference.
You do any eBay selling, Derek?
Just my Joe Lister. I hate eBay. I hate dealing with customers on eBay, so I don't really do eBay. But I use Joe Lister because it makes it somewhat easy. It just takes my Amazon inventory and puts it on eBay.
What?
Then when I have a sale, it automatically merchant fulfills it, like it does all the everything.
I keep hearing about Joe Lister, but I haven't checked it out yet. I didn't know it did that.
Yeah, it's kind of like Bonanza, but it also like I don't have to run in and pull something from my inventory to say type in the address and send it here. They automatically do all that.
Huh. That's neat. All right.
So yeah, so what? How do you do that with the? If somebody messages you on eBay, it just doesn't get answered or what?
You don't get answered. I don't care about eBay customers. They're my Amazon customers.
Yeah, yeah. I lucked out because like that thing I shipped, that Barbie doll. We actually we bought a few of them and we kept two for ourselves for our daughters for Christmas time. And so I still had one. I still had them. So the lady messaged. She's like, "Well, is it new in the box? Can you send me a picture?" I was like, "Oh man, what am I gonna do?" And
Yeah,
then I remembered I had it. So I took a picture and sent it to her. And then she's like, "Yay!" And then 5 minutes later, I see that it's paid. And so that was cool. And then I was listing an item tonight that I got last weekend. It hit the warehouse today. That I got last weekend at garage sales, and the pictures that Amazon had for it looked kind of different. But I remember that I took pictures on my phone and posted those last week to Facebook. So
okay.
I did that too. So that helped out. So what I think I'm gonna do from now on is just like the items that I find at like thrift stores and garage sales. I'm just gonna take a picture of them and keep them in my phone just in case they ask, to see it. And don't take up too much space.
Yeah.
But I mean that helped me out get those sales. I mean, it seems like every day you're getting a sale.
I've got one of those too. Who is that, Mike?
Oh,
Who's
that's
that? Oh, that Dean.
yeah.
A shrink wrapping machine? Yeah, I bought one too.
I hate the impulse seller.
What's up, Dean?
What up, man?
I used to use one and then I just put it up in the closet.
Well, good. You can send it to Chris.
There you go.
Using a little wire that was in there. I just threw it in the closet. I was like, I'm not using this anymore. I'm tired of replacing this wire.
Man, I actually enjoy doing the little plastic wrap thing that you get, that little stick. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do that, but not the other stuff.
Yeah, I couldn't be doing all doing all that and then using a heat dryer to seal it and all that stuff. That's nah. But
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a good idea. It looked nice. It was good. It was like good in my head, and it looked really nice when I got done with the product. And then when I started doing more and more, I was like, I don't know what
Dean, did you notice any more sales today?
I'll be honest with you, man. I didn't even look yet, man.
Look at that.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't even look.
You probably got a
Um,
big shipment.
yeah. Let's see.
That's how it is when I'm sourcing. I won't look all the way till 9 o'clock at night.
That's it, man. No, I mean, I know I was able to make it to the hub tonight and send stuff out. I know I sent some chocolate stuff that should be getting to the warehouse tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Hey, I do have a question, fellas.
Yep.
Say with like groceries or chocolate, like Dean just mentioned. Now, say if somebody was to ship something out tomorrow that had chocolate or whatever, something that could melt, and since UPS, they don't work on Saturday, right? On inbound shipping. I mean,
Yeah, they don't work. Yeah, they don't ship it. It doesn't move on Saturday unless it's like going on a plane or something already. Going on a plane.
so with grocery, it could be sitting there just melting right over the weekend.
They can.
Where are you shipping out of?
Huh? Where?
Yeah.
Ohio.
It's cool in this area right now, so it should be good for the next few days. Yeah, it's like it's cooled down a lot. But I've been sending in a chocolate item for the last. They didn't have as meltable. I've been the only seller for like the last 5 months.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Yeah, you do good.
But I mean, what does Amazon do about that though? Like, say they get your package and the stuff is melted. Now that it's lifted off that, what do? They
You
just
don't even inspect it sometimes. It's usually the customer that finds out it's melted.
Exactly. And usually, if
Like,
you're gonna eat that much chocolate, you ain't gonna mind it being a big ball anyway.
some people, man, especially some women, man. Yeah. Like one guy, and the guy even said it because I had this. It's this granola stuff that you can only get in a certain area, and I sell it all year round. And it got chocolate in it, and then when it was hot, some of it was melting, and it'll be a ball when you get there. But it's already all crushed up in the bag. I got 2 feedbacks. The guy was like, "Yeah, it was a ball, but I just broke it up and it was good." That's what he said. The female said, "I got a big glob of shit." I was like, man, the difference of guys and women. It's like I don't know, man.
yeah, we don't care.
Yeah.
Removed? Did you get that review removed? Or
You said what?
did you get that? Was it a review or just a message?
It was just a review. They removed it. Amazon removed it because of language. Because you said you got a big blob of shit.
Yeah, I had a feedback the
When I
other
read
day.
it, and I laughed right on the Hangout.
Man, yeah, I had a feedback the other day. Like one of my items that they sent, like the customer's like, it took 10 days to get here, blah blah blah. But I mean, I guess I can't get dinged for that because that's Amazon's doing.
Yep, anything that has shipping, I can't get dinged for anything that's FBA. That's the only thing I hate about merchant fulfilling stuff. But Amazon won't protect you. But if it's merchant fulfilled, I mean, if it's FBA, all you got to do is go to the FBA button and hit fulfilled by Amazon, and they gonna remove it.
Oh, but I did make a mistake on my last shipment out that I did with all those books. I didn't know, like, 'cause since I'm doing the 30 up labels, once I got to the Sell Essential to finalize the shipment, it was showing all the listings for me to print my labels out. Well, I had 136 items, so I clicked print labels. I thought it'd print all of them, and so once I finished the box, I noticed I still had like 30 items on my table. So I was like, I'll just relist them later, and so I shipped it out, and then I didn't see there's a next button.
Oh, you did.
So I just went in on the next page and just click X on all those things. So it shouldn't be an issue. But I already shipped it out. I didn't notice that till after I shipped it out.
You was able to exit out after you shipped it out?
Well, I shipped it out, and then like you know what shows like inbound, what and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It did say 136 items. Now it says 100 items.
Okay.
So I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll see. I know the place has it. They just haven't started receiving it yet. I guess we'll see. I mean, I can go back in there and click item not shipped or something.
Where's
So
the CBG3, man? That's why I hate that warehouse.
there's some stuff going that place. I've been seeing your posts, man. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I just sent a lot of stuff CBG3 and Indiana 1.
Hey, is anybody on the YouTube page where you can see the chat?
I'm not on the page.
Well, yeah. Like I say in every video, I like for some reason my phone won't let me. It says say something, but when I type something in, it says message can't be posted or something.
Yeah, mine does that too.
So if any of you guys are on the chat, like if you can respond to anybody, that'd be cool. I see somebody just said hello to everybody, so hey, how's it going?
Hey, Mike, I just sold a twerking beer on Bonanza, man. For
What
$60.
is it?
A twerking beer on Bonanza for $60.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, you guys had a lot of those.
Yeah, I have 6 more sitting at at the post office right now.
Oh, we got Lucy on here. She doesn't say anything. How's it going, Lucy?
Let me see.
Right.
Oh man,
Did you see any more sales today?
you here?
Oh, she muted. Yeah. Well. Yeah. So I'm gonna. I went to the thrift shop today, and then I'm gonna just keep hitting those up, man, and try to get the most I can. So what I know, Dean. I watched Dean's Periscope earlier. He was saying he's been focused on toys and grocery and stuff. I mean, like, what should we focus on, like in grocery? Like, I love scanning on groceries. Like, what type of stuff would sell during Q4? Coffee stuff, hot chocolate, what?
Seasonal stuff.
Yeah, Dean, what kind of groceries are you gonna be looking for this Q4?
Gingerbread stuff.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
I mean, there's already abundance of pumpkin stuff probably in the warehouses now. So I mean,
Yeah, I saw the pumpkin thing today.
yeah, I mean, anything Christmassy is coming up and everything. One other thing to think about is like Hanukkah stuff. So I mean, they celebrate holidays.
Buying
Yeah.
Hanukkah stuff.
Yeah, man.
Oh, them Jews are gonna hop all over that, man.
Hey, last time I checked, that money counts just the same as mine.
Yep. Oh man.
Oh, I got 3 sales.
So yeah, I mean, I sold some it was like coffee creamer. It was like a pumpkin spice thing. I had to buy 3 boxes of it, but it was a $15 profit. I only
Yeah.
spent $7.
I mean, one thing to think of is yeah, kids get toys and everything during Christmas, but you got to think what adults get for Christmas. They get a lot of stuff for home or all that. So
Comforter.
exactly.
Keith, what type of things you can be looking for, man?
Oh man, just about anything really, bro. As long as it has. How I normally do it, man, is if something's $5, I want it to be at least selling for $15, $17, man, or I won't buy it. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter what it is, a toy, grocery, it don't matter to me. It's got to have a solid rank. You know.
Yeah, that's something else I was gonna ask you guys about because where are you guys willing to go on your rankings for Q4?
For what?
Or
Like
just
store league?
anything like toys, like what percentage? You know, like me, I try to stay in the top 5%. Like, what are you guys willing to go up to?
I go all the way up to 400,000 in toys in fourth quarter.
400,000?
Yep.
Well,
I go to 150.
I was waiting for that.
No,
For me,
Yeah.
he's a scaredy cat. I'm gonna do 30K in groceries.
You know,
Yeah,
guys, like honestly, I haven't really done toys at retail price. Only time I've ever bought toys has always been on clearance. So, is that something just like Dean when you tell me about Target, you know, like how I'm missing out? Is that something I'm missing out on, not scanning
yeah,
toys?
man.
Yeah, because you have somebody like it's a big tip that I learned. I forget who told me about this, but during the year, uh, like most of the toys, like cartoon-based toys, unless it's just strictly a girl cartoon. If it's a regular cartoon, the girl character of those cartoons, the toy for them is a lot more limited than all the other toys. So usually the girl cartoons like Monster Trucking right now, Paw Patrol, they usually have a premium on those. The stores get less of those, so they're harder to find. So if you go in stores and you see like I was getting a Starla, the monster truck, you pay retail for it, $6, but on Amazon it's selling for $21, $22.
Okay.
So you're missing out on stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I found one toy that I bought at the normal price. It was a Ninja Turtles toy like months ago. I still have one on my wall. I actually kept it because I was surprised that it sold as quick as I got it. But it was a Splinter toy from Ninja Turtles, and I bought it for $8 at Walmart, and it sold for 16. Uh, you know, I doubled my money on it, and I was shocked on that. But I mean, that's the only toy that I've ever found. We've walked up and down these aisles trying to find stuff on the toys, and I just never find anything unless if it's on clearance. But I guess I'm a ROI snob, you know. But I guess as time goes by and start getting more sales and more capital, I know I'll start to lower that down because Derek, aren't you 50% on yours? Is that what you said?
Say it again.
Aren't you 50%? Is that the lowest you go?
Lowest I will go is 45.
45%.
The majority of my inventory is, I'd say about 80% of my inventory is over 100% ROI. But a lot of stuff, if it's moving, I will go down to like 30 to 35.
Yeah, I'm still at that 100%. But I mean, I guess you have to be, you know, if you only walking in having, you know, with the 2 week period, if you only having $300-400, you know, you gotta spend it wisely.
Yeah, I understand that.
So I mean, like today, you know, I spent $11 and it all totals up to over $100 worth of stuff, you know, and you can't find that laying around Walmart, you know, going down toy aisles for $11. Find something that's gonna make you $100.
Sometimes you can.
Sometimes, yeah, like those things. What are those external hard drives you found?
It's kind of hard to
It was at $15 and they were
sell for
$200 or something.
uh,
That was insane.
Amazon lost 8 of them, so they paid me for them.
Mm.
I don't know if they lost them or they damaged them.
Free money.
They paid you for them, yeah. Like they busted one of those Soda Stream bottles that I sent in. That was $22.
Okay.
Did it get over into your inventory?
I had two of them. They busted one of them, so they paid me for that. And then yeah, the other one sold like within a day.
Yeah, Soda Stream was good. Lived for a while.
Yeah. Lucy, are you unmuted now?
Yes, I'm unmuted.
Unmuted. Okay. How was your day today?
Not that great, but it wasn't that bad. $53 today.
Okay. I just want to ask everybody how their day was. You know, I'm anxious. I'm like someone, I forgot who told me that before. I'm like a little kid right now. You know, like I'm excited to see what happens next. You know, and so I'm just trying to see how everybody's day was and
It's gonna be slow for right now. Like you might start getting more traffic, and you're gonna get a small amount of a bump in sales. But the time where it's gonna get crazy is that Thanksgiving, that day, like the day of Thanksgiving, you're gonna get a few sales. The day after, the traffic gonna go crazy on Black Friday. Like my traffic went from I was getting like 3 to 4,000 views a day, and it went from that to like 26,000.
wow, that's what I'm talking about.
But I didn't have the inventory. That's why I ran out of inventory. I didn't have the inventory. That's why you want to build up and have as much inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody. That's what everybody's talking about. Everybody's talking about build inventory, build inventory. You know, you do have to have money to build that inventory. And if we, as part-timers like Chris and I, we wait until we get paid for us to go and buy inventory.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing I did. I did that. I started with $152. And that's all I did was go and spend my whole payout on Source. I still use that same system. I get my payout. I get paid out on Friday. I don't get it till Monday. I Source all day, and then I ship it out Tuesday. And that's the same way I've been doing it for a whole year. And I started with $142, and now it's like once you flip it over and keep compounding those profits, you start making good money.
Derek, where do you go to see the views?
You go into your
reports.
Go down to view more of your sales statistics.
Okay, that's all.
Yeah, it'll actually tell you.
The traffic.
Yeah, exactly how many times. I mean, exactly how many views an item's getting too.
Yeah, if you go by here.
But Lucy, are you going to any? Are you doing any thrift shops, or you just doing all retail?
No, I go to Savers. I finally found a Goodwill near me, so I went to that one. It's very small. It doesn't have a lot. And I've been hitting like the clearance at the Targets, Walmarts.
I'm jealous of you guys with that Savers. Like I see all these videos of people. Oh, I got this at Savers. I got this at Savers.
Savers is too expensive.
What is Savers?
You don't have one up there?
No.
Okay, well I guess maybe it's a coastal thing. Mike, you guys have those?
Yeah, we got them all over the place, but they're too expensive.
Like I see a bunch of videos of people finding. Isn't it like along the lines of Goodwill?
It's like a higher end Goodwill kind of. I mean, the only reason I would go to Savers if I would have my 30% off coupons.
Oh, okay.
Ever.
Yeah, I'm just liking these mom and pop thrift shops. They'll cut you a deal. I mean, they'll cut you on like today. I was getting DVDs and I was getting CDs. This, the CDs, I think they were two for $1. And then the lady's like, "Well, I'll go ahead and give you a good deal. You come in here all the time. I'll give you four for $1." I'm like, "Okay."
Heck yeah.
It's a good
You
deal.
know, I'll take it. See the chat. We got Kevin in the chat. What's up, Kevin? He's shipping out all that stuff too. Yeah. So my goal this month, like I said, 6,000 is what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to ship out is 6,000 worth
This month?
this month. So I'm kind of nervous, but like then again, last month I was nervous about shipping out 4,000 worth. I was like, man, that's a lot. But then when I went over the amount, I was like, wow, that was actually not that bad. It's just, I was just paying attention to things that I was buying. So, like before when I was setting my goals each month, how I wanted to increase my sales by 50% each month. Well, now I'm just using that same philosophy and doing it with shipping goals. And I mean, it's working. I finally got over that decline that the summer gave me. Each month I was making less and less, and now I finally beat the month before by $200.
That's good.
So I'm just that's like they were saying. That's what I'm focusing on is building that inventory because I want to see that. I want to see those days of 26,000 views and stuff like that. Like that's what I'm excited about. And I will take Mike's tip that he said today to me about not buying too much used stuff. Q4. I mean, it does make sense. People are buying for Christmas. I wouldn't want a used Walkman from Santa Claus,
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
So I will try to keep looking at. I'm not gonna just like pass stuff up, but I'm gonna keep trying to look for stuff that's brand new.
Yeah, I would keep the used stuff for like quarter, when you get back to quarter 1 and stuff like that. But once quarter 4 is, you don't want to waste your money on used items for quarter 4. So.
So what did you do, Mike, quarter 4 last year? Because when me and you started talking in April, I think it was, like you were all about thrifting and stuff. Like, so how did you do it last year?
Quarter 4, I did mainly. It was all retail arbitrage for last year. I mean, I was still somewhat new to the game, so I was still kind of figuring out where my niche was, I guess you could say. But I didn't get into thrifting till after quarter 4, just to build up my revenue. And then once I had the revenue, then that's when I started doing mostly wholesale stuff and going back to retail arbitrage. But I'll still go thrifting. I mean, like video game stuff, that's that stuff you want to get used. Get some old school vintage video games used that are worth a lot of money, and
Yeah.
But
I mean, I honestly, I've always loved it. I've always loved hitting up thrift shops and stuff. It's just, when I was thinking of thrift shops, I would think of only Goodwill instead of checking these other places. And these other places is what I'm finding good stuff at. And I mean, Goodwill is okay, but I mean, they're catching on to the game as well. I mean, they got VCRs for $20 now. They used to be $5.99. They used to have board games for $1. Now they're $5.99 or $6. But and then garage sales. I'm actually getting time off on the weekend and actually being able to go hit up some garage sales. Like that was a lot of fun last weekend. Taking $26 and turning that into, I think it was 115 is what I counted up to. But I mean, that was fun. I enjoyed it. So I just need something to get me to where I can have that capital. Because November, I would like to go hit up doing retail, finding a bunch of good toys. That's my plan. This month is building capital to go do that. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? You know, just was it too late for me to do that beginning of November?
I don't think it's
Honestly,
going
I don't
to.
think it's ever too late to get inventory in there for Q4. I mean,
Because Q1 is just as good because of the gift card. So
Yeah.
the beginning of Q1 is just as good. So I wouldn't really.
Yeah, because I mean, I want to be able to go and buy a bunch of stuff at once and ship it off, but I've got to have that capital. And being back on eBay, that's gonna help out a lot, you know. Like before this hangout tonight, I was sitting there eating my dinner, and I had my laptop on my lap, and I'm sitting there listing stuff that hit the warehouse today on Amazon, putting that on eBay, and I'm just trying to work as hard as I can to make as much as possible.
How do you get the item to ship from Amazon to the eBay customer?
You go into your inventory, and then you just type up the item, and then you'll click on what it says edit, like it has a drop down menu, whatever, and it'll say create fulfillment order, and then you just type in the customer's address, and it ships it to them. Like all the items I've done, they've shipped them to them the next day. Like it only takes them 1 day to do it.
And they'll send the packing list with the price on it, right?
I don't think it sends it. No, it don't show the price because you're just doing a fulfillment order.
Okay.
Like they're not buying it from your Amazon. It's kind of like you drop shipping your own inventory from Amazon, but to your eBay customer.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
I'm doing that right now. I just had 3 bonanza sales.
Look, you sound like crazy on Bonanza.
No, that's just today. That's all I'm surprised. It's not usually like this.
Yeah, I mean, how many items do you have at FBA?
Oh, different SKUs. I have. Let me see.
I can tell you right now. Let me go to the store real quick.
I don't even, see, I hate this new. I have 695 different SKUs.
Okay.
Man, this thing's pissing me off.
Oh,
Oh, whoops! I thought I was on mute.
Tell us how you really feel, Mike.
Yeah. Hey, after I talked to you, Dean, after I got the message from you about what happened, like everything just fell to shit, dude.
Well, I
Everything
hope it
fell
just,
downhill.
I hope it works for you.
I'm getting pissed.
Yikes.
oh, Dean, you supposed to turn the other cheek, man.
Oh, my fault. I thought I was on mute.
I'm sorry, Dean, dude. I feel like an asshole. So.
Yeah, Dean's getting big time now, man. Speaking at all these places.
Dean's a man, dude.
Whatever.
You guys see what it says? It said Dean needs his own Pokemobile.
That's funny. Steven, he was working with Adobe today. He put me inside of a Pokemobile. I was like, do not put that on the damn Facebook.
You should. You guys should have that as your wallpaper, just a Pokemobile.
That's what he's talking about, getting a poster behind me.
Yeah. Dean gonna be pulling up at these events, just waving, inside that Pokemobile.
He's gonna be like,
Whatever, man.
Pokemobile.
No, man. This should be fun, though. I feel bad last time. I went to that one Sean's, and I didn't realize you were supposed to, allotted so much time to talk.
Mm-hmm.
And there was 2 other people that were supposed to be speaking. And when I got done, the whole event was over. So I kind of talked the entire damn time. And all the other vendors, all the other guy was just looking at me like I was crazy because I talked too much. But it was all right.
Yeah, but dude, I bet you gave a lot of good information though.
It was something. It was pretty cool. Yeah, because there was a lot of people that just starting out and everything. So I mean, it worked out really good for them. So it was pretty cool.
So like, what's just what's a little bit of advice you were giving to some of the new people?
Basically, I was kind of giving them like how I go into Target and source. Basically, I start with the pets and then just work my way around the perimeter. And then just after I do that, I just go eat down the aisle and everything. And now that I got that little scanner, I mean, everything's making life a lot easier now. So I mean, that's been a big addition for me. So I mean, I don't mess with too much clothes at Target, but I mean, everything else that's in there is good. I'm very fortunate to have 3 super Targets here because there's a lot of food that's at super Target that's not a regular Target.
Hmm. Are you gonna get into clothing?
I'm into clothing now. I just
I'm,
I stumbled upon something that sells pretty well and clothing and everything, and I said, well, let me try my hand at it. So I mean, we'll see how that goes.
yeah, I found some clothing stuff. It's just like a lot of stuff when it pulls it up, it doesn't give you like any sales rank on it.
Which app are you using?
I'm using Scout and Amazon Seller app.
Yeah, you do. There's different departments. The ones where are you shopping at for clothes?
I was just going like into Marshalls,
Man,
and
you should be clearing them out.
You want to get their shoes at Marshalls, dude.
Yeah.
well, I've gotten some of the socks at Marshalls, and that was good.
No, but you want shoes.
Shoes are expensive though, man. I'm gonna sit there and buy 5 shoes, and my disbursement's gone.
Yeah, but you'll double your money, triple your money on those.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to do the shoes. I eventually will.
I got 2 shoes over there right now that I bought for 25 and they sell for 125 and their rank's like 160 in shoes. And I got from Marshalls. I mean,
Wow.
they're definitely there, man.
So like you can find some shoes for like $25 and flip it to 100.
Hell yeah, at
Hell yeah.
Marshalls.
Marshalls where it's at, man. Especially if you go to with Raise or get those gift cards and everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. That's the trick there.
I think Marshalls is what, 15% off, right?
Yeah.
On it's one of the higher ones. Then buy it with your PayPal gift or your PayPal business card. That's another 1% on top of your 15. So you're golden.
Yeah, that's nice. 16% off.
Off of $24.99.
Yeah, man.
And then send them your tax exempt. Bring your tax exempt at the end. They'll enter that in.
You guys talking about going in the store and doing RA, or are you talking about online arbitrage with Marshalls?
In the store.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've never sold online in Marshalls. I didn't know there was a darn website.
I don't think they have items on sale
Yeah.
on it.
TJ Maxx are not online.
That's more of a discounted store, right? Like Ross or.
It's a clothes. Yeah, it's kind of like that for clothes. They get all the Macy's and all their last season stuff that didn't sell.
Yeah, I've got to get one of those KDC things, and maybe I'll enjoy scanning clothes and stuff in that place a lot better.
You'll never enjoy
I
clothes.
I don't like scanning clothes, honestly.
Yeah, you would never enjoy doing clothes.
Man, it is better than sitting there going, "Oh, this shirt looks cool. Let me scan it."
90% of clothes aren't going to pop up.
Yeah, I know. Scan like 50 of them, and only one T-shirt pulls up.
There's a certain piece of clothing that pops up every time, but it's
It's usually activewear. That's the type of clothing that pops up, the activewear.
Yeah, yeah. That's actually what pulled up some Adidas stuff I found.
want to go to the outlet. That's where I'm probably gonna head up this weekend. The outlet and just scan the hell out of some Nikes.
Make sure you finish getting that shipment off, man.
Exactly.
Let me get toner. Let me get toner, man. Let me get toner. I was on a roll, dude. I was kicking butt all day today. And like I was like on a high, and all of a sudden I just went.
I'm sorry. I thought I was on mute.
Did we get that problem fixed, Dean, or no? Is it?
No,
Hey, did you get my message about Derek? Derek said to do that thing.
don't try to blame Derek. Don't pull Derek into this now.
No. I asked him for advice, and he said, "Hey, just have him delete off the thing, delete you off the thing, and it should be able to work." I don't know if he did that.
I have not.
I want to know what he did, man. He sabotaged.
I didn't do nothing. I just listed.
I ain't doing nothing tonight. Click.
Man, I don't know. My whole world just went to shit in like 2 seconds. Just like quick. I was all stoked today too.
Yeah, dude, I finally watched your Periscope, man. Pretty good.
Whose?
Yours.
Oh, my first one?
Yeah.
Stepping it up, man.
He popped. You see that, Dean? He popped his cherry on. Periscope, man.
It was quick though, dude. Like it was so. I was like, I can either Periscope or I can like get all these boxes from this pallet. I was like, all right, I'll see what. I'll stop it here and grab this crap from this pallet.
Yeah, man. It was kind of funny though, cause like you walk around just like throwing stuff in the car, and I'm like, man, look at him.
That was my second run around too. It's just the first one, dude, it was packed. It was crazy. There's people fighting. Seemed like they were just like, ugh.
I was waiting to see, man, if you'd raise that camera up and say, hey, can you guys see what's on the top shelf?
Like he did last
No, that wasn't a hangout. I think that was just me and you.
Was it?
I had a camera and I couldn't see the
was on there too,
top.
man.
Was it on a hangout? I don't think it was. I said,
bro.
Derek, check this top shelf for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the day you walked right by the dancing teddy bear.
Yeah. Then I went back and got the whole cases, dude.
Yeah.
It's gonna be funny, man. We all meet up at ASD. Like Dean, you look like a tall dude, you know. And
I'm not.
No way, dude.
Dean will say, "Hey, meet me over here, dude," and then you go over there, and he's like, "Oh, wait, I'm on a plane."
Yeah, dude,
I was sitting at the restaurant, dude. I was all waiting for him, and he's already on the plane. We're already going home.
Do not stand this guy up, because you will be hearing about it 3 months down the road. No, it'd be a good time, man.
It's gonna have a great time. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited because then, maybe that'll get me more interested in doing wholesale.
Dude, you need to get into wholesale. That's what you need to do. You need to just open up that wallet. Is what you need to do.
Man, you got bats coming out of that wallet right now.
Hey, Chris, if you buy wholesale, you don't have to buy boxes because you could just use the boxes that the wholesale stuff comes in.
Yeah.
There you go. You don't have to go having for boxes.
Yeah. Who
How
was
deep
it?
does your pocket have to be?
What's that, Lucy?
I said, how deep does your pocket have to be to join the wholesale?
Not deep. What? $1,000?
$1,000?
Like maybe $1,000. Yeah.
Not that bad. Not that expensive.
Man, you done scared her off. You said $1,000 and now she locked off. That was kryptonite, man.
That was funny. Oh, there she is.
Oh, man. But I mean, like, what type of wholesale they have? I know you guys say all different types of stuff, but like,
Everything.
not
From,
like these,
from,
not like these
from baby
cheap
toys.
little Traders Village type wholesale stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Like, these people who make these little squeaky dogs.
Oh,
No, every time you go to a flea market, you see these same little
no, actually
squeaky dogs.
good product, name brand products, man.
These are licensed and like yeah, these are like
Same ones you see in the store.
Because like all the periscopes I watch, like people walking past are like, oh, this is some cheap knockoff stuff.
nah. I mean, you can't sell knockoff stuff at ASD, dude. Isn't that against the rules? Like, it has to be.
We do have a lot of dollar store stuff.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean like private label stuff. Like people do a lot of their own private label stuff. Because like me, like I'd want to get hooked up like with like you have Mattel. That'd be cool to like get hooked up with places like that.
I mean,
But then again, they probably want some big. They would probably want some big orders.
well, there's a company that I have. It's a $500 minimum order, and then there's like what me and Dean has been doing. I mean, he's a liquidator, right? Or he's a closeout seller.
These closeouts.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't think his minimum order is very high either.
Yeah.
Is that people that you found at ASD or just?
Yeah, it was something I found at ASD.
ASD. Actually, I'm actually going through all my cards here from ASD, and they all fell. There they are. And finally getting to all of them. Tons of toy stores, Um, a lot of baby products and housewares and kitchen.
I mean, that's probably what you guys are looking more towards going into Christmas, buying a bunch of wholesale stuff, right?
That's my plan. I'll still go out and do retail arbitrage, but I'm not good at it, so I'm always either calling Dean or Derek.
I
But
love retail arbitrage, man.
I'm not good at it, dude. I don't know. I'd rather do the research of the wholesale, and then that's it. And then call my buddies and say, hey, I found this. Let's go on it. Let's go in on it. So,
Hey, Dean, I saw you make that scope a few weeks back about finding places that there's a website that will give you two-day free delivery, right?
Shop runner. Yeah.
Yeah. So are you using that like when you do your online?
Yeah, I use Shop Runner for like Toys R Us, but Shop Runner is only going to do it on certain products. So not every product you're going to do is eligible, but you can't get like the big sandboxes or whatever 2-day, but the small stuff you can.
Like so for all those people like doing online arbitrage. So I mean, just like small stuff, they do the 2-day.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, between that and the Walmart shipping pass, that's been a big help too, because their things like 3-day, but I got a distribution center right outside out of Jacksonville, and I usually get the stuff around in 1 day.
Hmm.
Oh, you got into the Walmart shipping program?
Yep. Yeah.
I have a Toys R Us. I got Toys R Us, Walmart, and Target distribution center within 20 miles from me. Let's see. We got Bill in the chat. He's saying that shoe returns will kill him with small budget. So I mean, like shoes, if you don't have, like I was saying earlier, if you don't have that much money, capital, I mean shoes.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. I was trying to go too fast, and I went deep on shoes, thinking, oh yeah, great profits. And I got a bunch of returns.
Sizes you can't even wear.
Yeah, and I was like, no, I just ended up just giving them away. It was like women's shoes. I was giving them away to people.
So let's just say out of like 20 orders, how many of those you think would be returned of shoes?
5 of them. I was getting 5, like 20% at that point.
I never had any. I've never had any returns on shoes though.
You got baby shoes. I learned to focus on baby shoes, and you get less too. But women's like fashion shoes, you get a lot of returns.
Oh, so I haven't sold women's shoes. I just sell kid shoes, little kid shoes, and men's shoes. Oh, I tend to go stick with the little kid shoes that have lights on them,
Oh
especially
yeah.
Frozen or Paw Patrol or something like that. Those
Oh,
sell.
Princess, yep.
Yeah, I started getting less returns once I stopped selling like women's like fashion, like the really nice dress shoes, women's. And I focused more on kid shoes because I forget who told me, but they said kids don't complain about if it's like close to the right size, but kids not really gonna complain like women.
Women are
Yeah. You guys. Well, we got Lucy on the chat. Never mind. Let's say you guys go shopping for shoes with a woman. Be the same thing online, man. They get home, they loved it at the store, but once they get home, oh, this isn't as cute as I thought it was, you know. Yeah, I
It's
don't
just
know.
like
I'd be
the
pretty bummed
clothing.
out. So what do they do? Like when they return the shoes, does it just go back into your inventory or what?
Not all the time. What happens is, if it's in good condition, yeah, it can go back in your inventory. But if it has like any type of customer damage, they send it back to you. Sometimes it says customer damage, and they still send it back to you. But when you get it, it looks brand new, so you can send them back to you. And sometimes it's customer damage, and Amazon they'll buy it from you.
They don't put their stink feet in it and send it back to you.
They'll reimburse you, and you know that shoe is most likely going to be a warehouse deal.
Hmm. Yeah, well, I'm excited to go look at toy. I'm gonna actually go, maybe just to look around. Maybe next week, just go down them toy aisles and start scanning different things. Uh oh, the wife just hopped on. She probably heard my comment about shoes.
You're in trouble.
Yeah, she actually says she wanted to hop onto the chat and she wants to get more involved with doing hangouts and
That's
actually
awesome.
talking.
Tell her to turn her camera on then.
Yeah, well, because I'm in the office, she's on the other side of the house, and well, what I said about shoes, I was just kidding. But yeah, I want to walk up and down the toy just to see. I mean, we did that, like I said, a couple months ago, and I didn't find anything that's like huge ROI or profit on in toys, unless it's clearance. That's just me.
Your
Maybe
ROI is too high. Lower your ROI.
Okay.
yeah, we need to make Mike a meme.
Chris, when you
Lower
buy
your
from
ROI. That's what it was.
when you buy from the thrift stores and the garage sales,
Uh-huh.
do you list it as the buy box or do you list it higher
No, I
price?
list it as a buy box.
You do, okay.
Yeah. And I mean, every I try to every night, if not every other night, I'll go in right before I go to sleep, and I'll go in and just make sure I'm close to the buy box, and just change my prices like that. Since I'm not doing App Eagle anymore, well, at the moment I'm not doing it. I will once I get a lot of inventory. So I did like App Eagle. I mean, we did how many shows where I was just praising it. I mean, it's a good service, but you know, I'd rather use that $50 right now to get more inventory.
Yeah,
And what's that?
oh crap! Sorry.
Oh, I mean, so if I can go in and change the prices myself, you know, for now I'll save that $50. I mean, have you gone in and done that at all, Lucy? Go in and change your prices on that?
All the time.
all the time. I
Mhm.
mean, since doing that, I mean, I've noticed sales, but then again, it was probably because of I dropped it. I think in July. July was no, last month was my August was my worst month so far, and then July wasn't that good either. It was almost as bad. Um, but now things are getting back, picking back up, and I'm just staying on top of that stuff and shipping as much as I can. And Inventory Lab, I love Inventory Lab. That's helping me,
Mhm.
with my shipment goals. Because without that, I wouldn't even know what I'm shipping in.
Yeah, Inventory Lab's awesome. I hated it at first, but you guys converted me.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really a good thing to work with.
yeah. Well, got a couple more minutes left on it. I just kind of want to go down the line, and if you guys have any words of encouragement over the next couple months, if you could help people out, give them advice or anything, what would you say? You know,
Let the experienced people speak because Mike,
yeah,
Dean, Derek,
yeah.
they seem to be
I
doing
do.
this
I want to
longer.
hear that from the people who've
Hmm.
been through Q4, who's actually like actively been through. I've been through it last year, but I wasn't that active on Amazon like I am now. So I mean,
I don't know. For me, I would just say don't. I would, raise your rank a little bit. Don't stick with your normal, 5% or whatever, 2%, whatever you go. Go a little bit higher and just keep buying stuff, dude. You need to spend money to make money. So if you're only buying onesie twosie stuff,
When do you start changing your prices higher?
I'm doing it now. Like I bought something that was 120,000 today. I know some people say, I have a coach. My coach told me to go all the way up to 500,000, and she's $1 million seller. So she's like, yeah, go up to 500,000, try it, and see what happens. Because those are the higher. You're going to get you're going to get a bigger profit. Um, on a lot of those items. And the more expensive items that you get, the higher the price, the higher the profit margin is going to be on a lot of them. Just
Hmm.
because a normal seller or hobby seller is not going to spend 20 or 30 bucks on a single item. You know, you have less competition. You have more experienced sellers who won't race to the bottom when you're at that price point.
that's good stuff. Yeah. Uh, Derek, you got anything for us, man?
Let me pull it up. Me? He basically summed up a lot of how I feel. But, my biggest thing would be like get the stuff in as early as possible. Like don't hold on to anything because I don't believe that you can actually like be one of the people that buy things and wait for Q4 to get here, like the end of Q4 to get here, and to maximize the profit on that individual item. I don't think you can be able to do that till you actually have a lot of capital already flowing. Because like if you buy stuff and you turn it over quickly, you're gonna make a lot more money if it's less stuff. I mean, it's less expensive, but it flips a lot faster. Instead of you waiting and then you waited on that item, you only get one sale. In the 2 months before that, if you was buying items that was selling kind of fast, you was making only $5 per item, but you turned it over 4 to 5 times versus waiting to make $15 off one item. Turns over.
All right. You got anything for us, Dean?
There's going to be a lot of people that come out of nowhere, and they're going to try to sell you some kind of information. Now's the time where everybody's going to be have a this, have a that. That's going to make you a millionaire and everything. If at this time of the year, if it sounds too good to be true, that's what it is, man.
That's far from there.
So, yep, exactly. Exactly. But
Uh,
other than that, man, just get out there and then get it out and get it in, man. That's the trick, man. I mean, raise your ranks like Derek says, and don't stay around toys. If you don't have what you want in there, go to the next department because toys aren't the only things that sell during the holidays.
all right, sweet man. Lucy, you got anything to say?
Just keep feeding the beast. That's what I'm going to be trying to do. Every time I get paid, I go out there and I source and I scan and I try to do the best that I can. It will be my first Q4, and I'm excited. I want to see what it's going to do for me. And again, feed the beast, guys.
Yep. All right. And me, I just just if I had to say anything, I'm a goals person. Just definitely set some goals. Do the best you can. Actually, when you set these goals, set some high goals. Shoot for the stars. Um, Even if you get close to the goals and not even meet them, I mean, you can be surprised at what happens. Like I said last month, I finally beat the month before that because I set some higher goals for myself. And I mean, if you ship in a lot of stuff, sales are gonna follow. So I mean, you guys just stay busy and ship in and just keep track of things. Just don't be shipping stuff in and not paying attention to what you're shipping in and what's the value and all that. And just pay attention and treat this like a full-time job. And I know great things will happen if you do. So that's basically all I got. And thanks for popping on and hanging out tonight on a what day is it even? Thursday? uh, on a Thursday. I appreciate you guys hopping on here at the last minute and giving some good encouragement and some good advice to everybody. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop off here, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. If you're watching the replay, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.